Design Central Development Model. So here the need for reducing cost and product development times are given way for different design methodologies. So one of the such evolution of the structure of design and development process is from a sequential to a concurrent model. So this we have discussed earlier. So another structure tending towards the concurrent model while partly maintaining the sequential dimension of some phases and giving particular emphasis to the vast range of request sites demanded for the product in relation to the various phases of the life cycle is the design centered approach. So this is one of the design centered approach. So sequential is there, concurrent model is there. This is a design centered development model. So in the design centered model, design methodology indicates that there is a higher level of design analysis required at the front end of the process. So this does not necessarily involve the participation of all the members from all the departments, but their requirements is embedded in the activities with detailed design. So hence downstream design changes are minimized. For example, the production process here still takes place after the detailed design has been completed, and overall the process is still predominantly sequential. However, there is a higher level of confidence in the design information, which is still batched and passed to the next stage of the process. The design centered model thus demonstrates the front end fixing of the design through the use of design for life cycle tools and techniques. So in the design centered model, the centerpiece of information is the original detailed design, which may be in the 2D or 3D form CAD model. So then this remains so throughout the development cycle. So this is used throughout the development cycle, and this acts as the master to which all the processes have to be comply. So the required tools and technologies here are centered around various analysis tools, computational and analytical. Example, finite element analysis. Then design for manufacture, design for assembly, design for environment, life cycle costing, LCC. So the centrally controlled product data is an ideal form of controlling design release issue, which is easily facilitated by state-of-the-art CAD, computer aided manufacturing. The change control process is the same as sequential model in that the master model requires modification to enable engineering change to occur. So the premise of design centered product definition is that at each stage, risk is minimized before release. The design-centered approach is employed particularly by automotive and aerospace companies, so with the driving forces being predominantly based on quality and cost of production development. Stages for recovery at end of product life cycle. So this is nothing but every product after being used reaches the phase of retirement. So at the end of a product's useful life, there are various opportunities for exploiting the resources used in it. Production, the functionalities of the entire product or some of its parts can be recovered and re-employed for the same task or other task, or its original functionality can be restored and product used as though is a new. So the ultimate goal of product recovery is to retrieve a product inherent value when the product no longer fulfills the user's desired needs. So whenever using any product, when the product has come to an end, the life of the product ends. So sometimes you may use the example a TV. A TV comes to an end, the life of the TV ends. Thus you can remove the speakers out of it, or you can use the casing of the TV, etc., etc. So some of or the other parts of any machine can be reused again, and the remaining part you will give it for the scrap, and it will be sent to the company and they will reuse and make a new product out of it. So that is the recovery at the end of product life. So product recovery is a major contributor for implementing sustainable business practices, so that can result in savings of the energy, possible emissions and costs related to the process of producing the parts, and in the volumes of virgin materials. So many companies implement product requirement management or waste management programs to recover products and its components, thereby eliminating waste and increasing profits. Strategies to be followed for the recovery of resources at the product's end of life can be grouped into different recovery levels as below. So reuse, remanufacturing, reconditioning or refurbishing, refurbishing, recycling, factors promoting product recovery. So some of the factors which promote the product recovery: increasing environmental consciousness of society and pressure from NGOs. So consumers, partners and suppliers. So why you have to recover the products? So you have to look at the environmental concerns, the NGOs, as well as the increasing number of environmental regulations and legislation, minimize the amount of waste sent to landfills or disposal, thereby preventing environmental pollution, possible savings in energy consumption and cost, which in turn adds profit to the company. Organizations own social responsibility, principles and targets that add value to themselves.